All right, so I keep looking at the coronavirus and the bailout and whatever stimulus, whatever you want to call it. Mainly, I'm a UFC guy, and I've been watching what's happening, and I've seen, people getting sick. That's not good, first and foremost. But I see some overreactions as well. I don't know, with some of the jobs, I don't know if they should be going to work or not, but they're losing money. Government wants to bail them out. I get it. that's that's a good thing, I guess. But the how to do it is becoming a major situation. I heard it's going to be 500 billion. Then it was a trillion, and then I've heard 2 trillion, and they're still debating. And look, if you're going to actually try and help the American people, then do that. Help the American people. Quit making it political football, and that's what the Democrats are doing. They want money for solar and wind, and how, what does that have to do with the coronavirus? And that's what this is about. Look, we're talking about people getting sick. There are people who have died. You know, they're calling it a pandemic, and they're afraid it could get really bad. All these things. I'm not taking a stance on any of that because I'm no expert, and I don't pretend to be. So I don't want to, stand on something like that when I don't know what I'm talking about. That to me is the stupidest people in the world are people who take a stand when they don't know what the hell they're talking about. But here's what I do know that I'm talking about, and I do understand. Um, if you're saying we should help the people who are affected by this, help people who aren't working, people who are having trouble getting food or toilet paper, all these runs on all these crazy things that are happening, help that. Help the people where they legitimately need it. Not, well, what about, solar and wind? How has solar and wind been affected in any, I'm sure everything has been affected in its way, but solar and wind, look, I live in Vegas. The casinos have been closed. I mean, God knows how much money they've lost. Now, they make too much money. I don't think they should get bailed out at all. I have no love for them getting money from the taxpayers because they rake it in unbelievable amounts every day when they're open. So if they have to bite the bullet a little bit, they can afford it. They can handle it. I know that's not totally fair. Uh, if you're suffering from it, you're suffering from it. But there are people who are having trouble and can't pay their bills, and there are people who are, you know, oh, I didn't make $500,000 this hour. You know, uh, there's a difference, and I get that. But the Democrats, I'm sorry, and that's what I hear, and I'm sure the Republicans are doing whatever they're doing too. I don't know, but it's generally the party that's not in power that throws these roadblocks up, because God forbid, if Trump does a bailout and helps these people, the people who need it in America, um, and the Democrats just let him do that, that's a huge loss for them. That's how they look at it. They're like, well, we can't let him help them. We have to have our name on it, because if we're not known as helping them, if it's not said that we did all this stuff for them, then we're screwed. I mean, it's an election year. That is the wrong way to look at this. Um, American people need help. If you're going to not let them go to work and things are going to get crazy, and you create a panic like you have, and you can't get toilet paper and you can't get meat at the supermarket and whatever, um, you need to do something to help the people. And politics be damned. And I see it in MMA, I see it here, I see it at the grocery store down here, I see it, the casinos aren't open, um, you know, and everyone's dealing. But the ridiculous um, political garbage is what I'm trying to watch my mouth. It is just driving me crazy because, um, and then once it became, let's not let someone take, we all have to get credit for this. We can't let anyone get the upper hand on the credit, you know. Um, okay, whatever. But then what really happened that bothered me was um, they started adding things that are just their pet projects, you know, solar and wind. You know, people don't realize how deep these things go. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't, and I didn't for years. Didn't look at it that way. The No, well, we're hoping solar and wind. Well, yeah, but your cousin happens to be a CEO of a solar company that you're trying to help, you know, or whatever. All these things, or you know, pick your business. They tend to do it for campaign donations or their own pet projects, or it will make their family members money. You know, if Trump were doing that and one of his children was a CEO of a company that he was saying needs a bunch of money to be bailed out, what would we be hearing? We'd be hearing, oh, he's just giving money to his family. Oh, he's just taking taxpayer money and funneling. I would agree. I would agree with that. You know, if he did that, I'd be like, what are you doing, man? You can't give money to your kid's business. You know, you're taking advantage of this situation to funnel money. And this should be straight across the board, help the American people. If you're a citizen, I've heard that the Democrats want to help illegal aliens, give them checks. And, you know, I say it should go to American citizens. I say it should go to any American citizen with a Social Security card, um, whether employed or unemployed or whatever. But as long as they don't make over a certain amount or whatever stipulation they have, I could live with that. Just help the American people. Give everybody the money, let them all go out and be able to buy things, stimulate the economy, keep things rolling. That would work. But stop with the political crap. Stop pandering. Stop trying to turn this into, you know, some kind of, you know, stump you're standing on, you know, to scream out to the people, look what I'm doing for you. That's, remember, my party at election time, you know. Anyway, usually I do MMA stuff, but I had to say something on this. So please like and subscribe, and I just keep making videos for the fun of it, and I'm going to keep doing that. Hopefully you'll keep liking and subscribing to them. Thank you. See you on the next video.